Okay, so one of the things I wanted to show you is, and I didn't do this on purpose, but since I overexposed the screen, I wanted to show you guys. So this is an overexposed screen, and some people, you know, even though I have my times really dialed in, what happened to this screen was I wasn't paying attention, and my big roll-up door was open, and the sunlight was flooding in. And I pulled this out of the drying cabinet and exposed it to the light. It wasn't very long, it was only for a couple seconds. But it had been dry and it was exposed to the sun, and then I tried to put an image in it. If you look really closely, you can see, if it comes up on the camera, but the image, I can see the image that I'm trying to burn in there. And I've wetted it pretty good. So I'm gonna try to wash this out, and I have a suspicion that I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you overexpose the screen and how your image just doesn't come out very good. So up here in the corner, you can see a little bit where I've already started washing it out. That was when I realized, oh shoot, I overexposed this thing. So I'm gonna wash this thing out really quick. I'm not going to be able to wash this thing out. I'm going to try to wash this thing out, and that way you can at least see what an overexposed screen is and kind of get a little bit of like at least a tip on diagnosing what might have happened if you're overexposed, how to see it. So I've been trying to wash this out, and there's just this little tiny piece in the corner that did come out, but I really put a lot of pressure on it and spent a little bit of time on it. A properly exposed screen. It's really easy. Once you get it dialed in, it's really easy. It just takes maybe 2 minutes total to wash out your screen. That's from wetting it, letting it dry or letting it sit for a couple seconds, 40 seconds, maybe up to a minute, and then washing it out. It should be a really quick process. I've been working on this one for about a minute or two, and that's when I realized that I should probably make a video and just show you what it looks like when it's overexposed. So I'm actually gonna really try to wash this thing out, and I'm gonna see how this goes. I don't know. I can see it with the naked eye, no problem. See the image that I'm trying to wash out, but I can't see it on the camera, so I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to pick it up. But I'm gonna try to wash this thing out, and we'll see how that goes. I don't use my power washer I use my power washer, but I don't use the power on when I'm exposing screens, when I'm rinsing out the screen. But I might pull out the pressure and just see how that goes. So I'm gonna keep doing this just the way I normally do it for a minute and see how it goes. But then maybe I'll put the pressure on it and see what happens. Try the pressure. Yeah, so as I expected, this thing just was overexposed, and it just did not want to wash out. I think it was really overexposed, even though, like I said, I only had it in the sun for maybe, I don't know, 10 seconds before I realized what I was doing. Really overexposed. Not a very good example of what a barely overexposed looks like. But if you look at this part right here, you can see the image is trying to come out. It's a bear paw. This is like the heel part, and then here's the toes. You can see I'm trying to wash it out, but it just kind of blew the image out. It's not a clean line. So back to the drawing board. This happens if you're just starting out and you're one of the people that this channel is made for, that are just getting started and trying to figure things out. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen until you get things dialed in. And I figured I'd show you one that I messed up because when you only see perfect screens every single time, and obviously I'm not talking about my channel, but when everything you look at on YouTube is perfect and nicely washed out, it kind of gives you a false sense of how difficult this really is, and really getting started. It's a little bit of a difficult hobby, and you know, hopefully just seeing this will let you know, oh wow, I really overexposed this thing. Maybe you exposed it to sunlight on accident, or maybe you just exposed it, you know, when you're trying to expose your image, you just exposed it too much. And like I said, that happens. It's going to happen once in a while, and unfortunately I'm going to have to reclaim this, code it, and start from scratch with this thing. But like I said, it happens, and this will not be the first, and it's definitely not the first, and it won't be the last time this happens. So hopefully this helps out, just looking at it and seeing what an overexposed screen can look like.